my name is Dr. Caroline Grady, and I'm a physical therapist at Cornerstone PT. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about balance and assessing fall risk, whether you're somebody who maybe has slowed down recently and not been moving as much, or maybe you've had a recent fall and you're trying to prevent further falls from happening. This is something that we treat and we see a lot in physical therapy. There's lots of different kind of components to what increases a person's risk for falling and increases a person's likelihood that they're going to have more difficulty with mobility. So in addition to a bunch of other tests, I'm going to talk about two tests today. One is called the 30-second sit-to-stand test, and one is called the tug test. So both of these tests are going to assess your essentially functional capacity. And by that, I mean they combine looking at lower extremity strength. They combine looking at balance, both with static balance, but also dynamic balance as you're moving around, as well as starting to tap into a little bit of the muscle endurance category as well. So the first test is a 30-second sit-to-stand test. It's fairly self-explanatory. You're going to have 30 seconds, and what you do is you do as many repetitions of standing up and sitting down from a chair as possible. So you have a chair here. You're going to try not to use your arms at all, so you're not pushing on handles or pushing on your legs. And you're going to try to stand up and sit down, up and down. In order to perform the test, you do as many times as you can in 30 seconds. And then if during that 30 seconds, let's say you do 3 repetitions and you need a break, you can take a break, but the time continues to go. All right. So they've done a lot of research on these tests, and basically the falls risk cutoff is 10 repetitions. So if you are at fewer than 10 repetitions, the different research shows that there is an increased likelihood that you might fall. Doesn't mean you're going to fall, but it does mean that there are some things that we could work on, whether that's muscle strength or tapping into some more balance, motor control that we can work on in PT to help reduce the risk that you're going to fall. The other test that I'd like to go over is the tug test. TUG stands for timed up and go. So with this, you're still going to need a normal chair, and then you need a little bit more space. I'm going to show you a little bit of an abbreviated test here just because I don't have quite the room. But you need a chair and then 10 feet in front of the chair. So you're going to stand up from the chair, walk 10 feet or 3 meters, turn around, come back, and sit down. Time starts as soon as you stand up, as soon as you start standing up, and then it's going to end when your butt hits the chair again. All right, so it looks something like this. So you're going to start, you're going to stand up, you're going to walk 10 feet, turn around, come back down, and sit. For the tug test, the goal for that is to be under 10 seconds. So again, if you are in that greater than 10 seconds range, doesn't necessarily mean that you're doomed to fall, but there are, again, things that we can work on, whether maybe it's the turning around that is more challenging for you because you're unsure of turning your feet around. Maybe it's just the difficulty getting up or down from the chair, especially without using your arms. So these tests can give us a little snapshot of your overall functional capacity, and because there's a lot of research on them, we can kind of utilize those to track progress and to see how you're doing. The goal would be to get your performance to be under that fall risk threshold for both of those tests. If you do have any questions or comments, please leave them below and we will get in touch with you. Thank you.